Hello, everybody! It is I, Beerbot, and I'm here with a game that is like 3.5, 4 years old, something like that. This is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. But we're not just playing the game because that would be absurd. That would take dozens of hours of me running around collecting ruins and stuff like some sort of crazy person. No, we're going to be focusing specifically on one part of The Witcher 3, and that is the expansion pack, Hearts of Stone, which in my opinion is one of the best pieces of DLC, if not one of the best storytelling experiences in gaming that I've experienced in a while. Now, I know those are lofty words, and hopefully you will stick with me, dear watcher, and see if I'm either right or wrong about that. So the game has a mode, which I'm loading into right now, which effectively lets you play through the expansions as a standalone. So what it does is it gives you gear level to a point that you can actually do the content in. It locks off all of the story stuff and just lets you pursue either the expansion in whichever order that you wish. I'm gonna pause here and talk a little bit for those of you who might not be super familiar with the Witcher series before we go ahead and continue. But before we do that, I'll kind of walk you through some of my character stuff here. Again, as part of this sort of expansion-only version of the game, it gives you some amount of experience points, which I've kind of divvied up here. Maybe I'll walk you through this, but this part's probably kind of boring. I've also got some level-specific gear here, just some generic medium armor, Karamoran armor, stuff like that. And yeah, and if memory serves, oh no, see, I'm still getting tutorials and stuff too. I'm probably going to need that because, like I said, I haven't played this game in about 1.5 years, so this is going to be a learning experience, by the way. So with that, I'll stop messing around. We'll go ahead and get on my horse Roach here. And yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, this is the scene probably doesn't look super pleasant. The Witcher, again, if you're not familiar, fairly dark fantasy kind of stuff. The good thing about Heart of Stone is that you don't necessarily need to have the best knowledge of The Witcher or even what happens in the rest of the game. It's fairly standalone. So hopefully none of that stuff will come up. In fact, most of that, I think, is actually kind of blocked off. All you really need to know at this point is that we are playing Geralt of Rivia. Shut up. That's this dude with the cool hair. He is a Witcher, which is effectively a sort of professional monster hunter. The thing that sort of differentiates Witchers from normal people is, one, they've dedicated their lives to monster hunting, which most people don't do because that would be a crazy thing to do. And also, they have ingested a number of potions and poisons that give them sort of enhanced reflexes as well as vitality. And it also allows them to consume other potions for their own needs. Now, if memory serves, this is going to start out by answering this this board.
Cradle, used but unworn.
Well, this is not going to help me.
Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
Oh, here's a new one. You're not going to look at me while you're...
Witcher.
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a Witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Little deal. So, is that this one? No, this is some other shit. Here we go. Contract monster in the sewers. Let it be known that Olgierd von Everek shall pay generous reward in gold, jewels, and movable goods, subject to negotiation, to any man who descends into the Oxenford sewers and kills the beast which has infested them, and takes to murdering the innocent, with a special predilection to young maids. This task is best suited for a battle-hardened individual, a soldier, or possibly a witcher, who will not run at the sight of drowners, for the sewers are chock full of such nuances. For more information, inquire at the Garren estate, blah blah blah. We'll just go ahead and take that. We're going to ignore all the other quests there. Because really, that's all we're kind of focused on. Now look at my horse getting some water. Just like that. Alright. Where is this fucking place? Oh yeah, way up here. Do I have any... I could do the fast travel thing, but whatever. I can chat some more about what is going to happen here. So you don't necessarily need a Witcher to kill monsters. Pretty much anyone can do it. There's nothing really, you know, supernatural going on here. Witchers just happen to possess the knowledge. I'm kind of following the dotted line there on my minimap, which is constantly changing. Holy shit, I forgot how it does that. But Witchers are especially suited to the task just because of their knowledge and their kind of natural athletic ability. What else? The whole... It's called the Trial of Grasses, which is a cool-ass name for what gives the Witcher their abilities. A part of it is that it sort of subdues... Oh my god. Roach, you're acting crazy. It sort of subdues their emotions, not to the point where they don't, like, have emotions, that'd be corny, more to the point where they just don't express themselves very much. So that's why Geralt, when you saw him talk before, he's kind of a plain, to-the-point asshole, which is pretty fun in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, this expansion, if memory serves, it's been a while since I've done this, but if memory serves, it doesn't suppose any knowledge of what's going on in the story. Really, it's kind of a standalone thing, which is pretty cool. And obviously, if you can't tell, holy shit, there's shit in the woods. Fucking gorgeous game. Got like all this dark wind and the cool ass music and such. I normally try not to go off the roads because you run into all sorts of shitty stuff, but you'll notice that Geralt finds the need to have 2 swords on his back there. Oh my god, I keep running into trees and stuff. Excuse me. I am drinking, by the way. If you can't tell by my frenzied explanations. The 2 swords is a very Witcher thing. One sword is made of steel, and the other sword is made of silver. The steel sword is for anything non-supernatural. Whereas silver, almost all supernatural creatures, in this case monsters, have a natural weakness to silver, which is why he carries a silver sword. Again, as most people are not monster hunters like Geralt is, most people don't need a silver sword, which would not hold up in battle as well as a steel sword. I'm also going to mention that I put this on the normal difficulty. I should also note that, again, I haven't played this game in like a year and a half, which means the first time or two I get into combat, I'm probably going to lose it. I tried my stuff out on some neckers a bit ago, and I killed them in 2 hits, so whatever that means. Alright, here we are, the Garen Estate. We're here to see Olgard von Everec about the contract. This is a pretty standard Witcher thing. One of the things that always preludes a hunt is to negotiate the contract with the person who posted it. So I'm sure we'll see some of that.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Just the first introduction of this dude is something. I'll stop talking now and let this kind of happen. A lot of really good haircuts in The Witcher. A lot of good tattoos.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Oh shit.
Something tells me you and me have got different mams.
That's a pretty good one.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
Something tells me he's not.
No,
Nope.
I'm all
Okay,
good.
yep.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
I see what's happening here. You're having a farce at my expense.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems old Geert von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Weathered a good bit as it is. I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd.
It also goes without saying that Witchers are pretty obvious at first sight. But with the two swords, the cat eyes, which is part of the mutations I was talking about before, most people can spot one pretty easy.
You?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
It's good to know. Alright.
Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what
That's a
types
butt.
of sculptures fetch the best prices?
The ones with butts.
Statues of deities, busts of kings,
I was right.
and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Sculpture isn't really my thing.
Can't blame you. Contemporary art's become superficial and bland. A century on, they'll be using just such nudes on placards to hawk bricks and other banalities. Mark my words. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Well then.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman! Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now.
Oh, when you put it that way.
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana.
It's a pretty good name.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Ooh. The way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either.
Oh, yep.
Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter?
Yeah, jackhole.
Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Let's talk reward.
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 3? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
So that is actually a very specific Witcher thing, is agreeing to a price before they do their work. Part of the whole Witcher thing is that they like to stay distant from the affairs of non-Witchers, and the only way to make sure that they stay neutral in things like politics is for them to always take payment for anything that they do. Because if they do anything for free, then that's a favor. And if it's a favor, that means that they're getting involved with non-Witcher affairs. Pretty neat thing. Sometimes, and that sort of plot point takes into account sometimes in this game, where the super poor will need the services of Witcher, but they just can't pay, and sometimes people get kind of desperate about that.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident. Yeah. Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Cool deal. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the character profiles or anything like that. I think you'll learn everything just by watching.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate.
I prefer you don't call me that.
Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Peepers. You'll track him down.
I do not like that name.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistek. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable horseman. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
Quest is updated, yep. So, I don't remember a whole lot of side questy stuff in the expansion, but oh god. I tried to summon my horse and he's on the other side of the wall. I think for the most part my plan is to mainline this, but what the hell, let's go ahead and see about this Clivert dude. If anything, I might need to warm up on my combat skills here, because I remember the combat in this game being pretty unforgiving. Alright, so we're going to Bowden in the direction that he was last seen. We're looking for clues about Clivert's murder. One of the neat things this game does is it has this sort of detective vision, where the Witcher kind of like tracks down clues for certain things that happen. And one of the fun things and you'll see is as he's doing it, he's always muttering to himself what his observances are, and it's a very like, this guy's life is so lonely, like it comes across as kind of sad sometimes. Hopefully we'll get some of that here. Oh, we got some ghouls.
That stench.
I forget how to dismount. There we go. Hey guys. You guys are pretty weak. So, Witchers have limited magical ability. You saw me cast that one spell there, which I'll recast again, which will save me from the next, from the next attack that hits me. I think that's called Hard, if I remember correctly. Really important to figure out how to use that when you're playing this game, because damage can be pretty unforgiving. I got hit again, but that's fine. We'll get some loot. Oh god. Loot. Nope. There we go. One thing I'm also gonna do here, oops, is one of the things that Witchers are taught are how to coat their weapons in oils, which will make them effectively do more damage against certain things. Part of the lore of the game is trying to anticipate ahead of time what you're going to be fighting, and preparing yourself as appropriate. So right now, since I ran into some undead creatures, which in the world are called necrophages, I'm going to assume there's probably more around here. So I'm going to coat my silver sword in necrophage oil. And then I'm also going to coat my steel sword in hangman's venom, which will, it says attack power versus humans and non-humans, which are effectively anything that's not a monster. So it's always good to have hangman oil on your steel sword. And that'll last for a certain number of hits, I think 40 or so. So we have that. And I'm just kind of collecting shit off these ghouls. For the most part, any of that stuff that you're seeing is used for crafting.
Smells like solutions, reagents. Wonder what's cooking.
So, oh, I hear some more shit here. Hey guy. Oh god. Get my art back up. Come here, dude. Oh. Yeah, you saw that red trail when I was in Detective Vision earlier. I'll go back to it. Kind of the superhuman senses. He could smell whatever the fuck he just said. Grab some molly arrow, why not? So I led it to here. And what do we have?
Smells of... they were cooking Fistech. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken.
Fistech being a sort of drug that humans tend to make. I don't think there's any... Well, there's a sort of an inventory limit, but when it comes to reagents, it doesn't take any space, so I like to just grab whatever.
Boot print on the bed. Somebody was in a hurry.
Warning letter.
True as true can be. Dangerous trade, narcotics.
Covert mate, you've got to keep your eyes peeled wide open. Someone's taking an interest in your work. They want to make you an offer you're not going to be able to refuse. In your shoes, I'd pack up and go hide somewhere away. Zurikania, for example. So it sounds like these guys were making Fistech a drug, and it sounds like someone else got wind of their schemes, probably to try to take it over. And we got clues that somebody had left all their equipment and crawled out of this window. So, yes. Thank you, tutorials. Let's see if we can pick up their trail.
Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here.
So we'll start following the trail there. See, it's kind of highlighting in red. It's kind of neat. You can just imagine...
Stopped here for a second. Hid, then ran on.
You can kind of imagine him kind of working through these, like, crime scene things. Just kind of muttering to himself what he sees because there's no one else here. Oh, what's this?
Scar on his forehead. Must be Clivert. Bolt in the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, what that direction looks like.
So, we found our man. Dead as hell. What else we got? Those yellows are just collectibles for playing, so I'm not going to worry too much about that stuff. Let's see here. What else can we find? Said it came in the direction of the village, so is there something over here? Maybe where the shooter was? Oh, here we go.
Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor.
Okay, so now we got a new set of tracks to follow here. Following the shooter. Ran back into town.
Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
Okay. Oh god, I hate these things. Fire it up. Yeah, combat in this game is kind of intense. Oh god, I'm out of stamina. So I picked out an upgrade that makes my shield explode and knock stuff back when I take a hit, which is why you see that little explosion effect. Fuck, dude. Oh, trees out of the way. Pardon me. Okay, there's another one. So I could be blocking, but I'm used to playing this game more at like agility. Alright, I got this guy's number. Oh god. Ugh. Get my loots. You also see there's straight up rarity to some of the stuff I'm picking up. One of the neat things is that I think you saw one item that was brown. That means legendary. The effect being that parts that are coming from monsters are so rare because most people don't know how to hunt them. Just kind of neat. Keep following these tracks here. I think I heard something else there. Hopefully not. I should save. I forget how to do quick saves. Wait, is there a way to do it with the controller? I thought there was. Objectives. No. No. I think I'm just out of luck. Unless I want to pull my keyboard out, which I don't. Save over this. It's fine. I haven't done that much crazy shit. Excuse me. I am drinking. I just got back from the grocery store. $41 worth of IPAs, which I'm pretty into. This guy really did some running, huh? Oh, we got some humans. Get the steel sword out. We got a ranger. So I have other spells too. I don't necessarily want to switch to them yet. Actually. Oh god, that was the wrong button. Here, let's take care of these guys. Ow, stop. Yeah, getting health back can be kind of a pain in the ass, which is why I'm trying to avoid it. Alright, so the guys with the crossbows backed up again. I have an ability that lets me parry arrows, but I don't necessarily want to do it right now because I got all these other assholes following me. Oh, hi friendo. Keep that shield up. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to switch to, shit, what is it? This one. If I remember right. This one will kind of stun guys a little bit, which makes them lift their shield. Later, guy. Got a ham sandwich! Hell yeah! Order the Flaming Rose Sword. Ring. I don't care so much about all that. This one's got orders. Thunder, I'm warning you, snort that much fist tech again and you'll end up at dead right pool just like that mad fist under Peter. Your job's to sell the product, not inhale it, blazing hells. Expect a pickup today, M. Some of this. I'm going to go and assume a lot of this stuff isn't as good as the stuff that the game gave me. Which is why I'm ignoring most of it. Even those blues, there's a pretty decent chance that's not gonna do it all that well. Something here. Orders to attack Bowden. Heard rumors that the abandoned village of Bowden's abandoned no more. A pack of common bandits have moved in and made it their little Fiztech manufactory. We cannot allow this. I'm issuing the order to attack the village and exterminate the vermin. We'll make an example. Strike some terror in everyone's hearts. Halt equipment and supplies to our lab northwest of Runewich. Destroy everything else. So it sounds like the guys that attacked them weren't just normal bandits. It sounds like they actually wanted to shut them down. Let's eat some food. Eat a dumpling. Get some health back, you know. Got a trousers diagram. Order the Flaming Rose. Yep.
A diagram? Seems to be a few markings on it. I'd find someone who could explain them to me.
Gold mine mate, blah blah blah. The orders. So this trousers diagram, which is a great name for an item, is one of the new things that this expansion introduced, where you have to find like a rune write to be able to translate some of the stuff so you can craft it. But at any rate, I got a location. Investigate the Fallen Knights lab northwest of Runewich. Eat another dumpling and get my horse. Hey, dude.
Hey,
Should probably make sure I'm not. I actually, yeah, I don't. Okay, okay, tutorials. I get it. I get it. Yep. I'm trying to remember how inventory actually works. If there is a inventory size or not. I think it just gets on a wheelie at a point, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I could be totally wrong too. Oh, see, this stuff requires. Oh, so this stuff is better. It requires level 35, which I most certainly am not. So we'll just hang on to it. What is armor? Heavy armor. I'm less into that. That's fine. Alright. So follow the map to this Fiztech lab. So these Fallen Knight dudes ambushed our boy who was making Fiztech. Sounds like they scavenged a bunch of his equipment, and maybe they started making it themselves. Man, this game's a looker. Oh god. Yep, nope. I got it. Shit. Oh god! I had the wrong spell on. This happens. Oh, nope, that was also the wrong button. Oh god, this is what happens when you don't play a game for like a year and a half. And you expect it to go okay on a recording. Oh shit! Oh boy, I have no health left. I completely forget how to rectify that. Lead a dumpling, that's what we'll do. I already lost my shield. You're next, bud. Fuck. trying to keep this guy away from getting at range. Fuck. Ah, damn it. Ugh. Hope there's a quick save in there somewhere. I didn't realize I was trotting right into their camp. That's on me, though. It's all on me. Yeah, there's a fully fledged card game in here called Gwent. Oh, god damn it.
Diagram. Seem to be Ophirian markings on it.
Yeah.
Find someone who could explain them to me.
Alright, this time I'm not going to cock this up. Also, I should probably refresh my oil. There we go. Get on!
Hey,
I'm really hoping this video feature here isn't just a bunch of me dying over and over again, because that would be just too bad.
come on.
Alright, this time I got this. I'm gonna switch to Quen, get my shield up, lose my shield immediately.
Witness me, brothers.
Ah!
You shall die. I witness you, brother.
Oh yeah, so I picked up a talent that allows my oils to actually poison enemies, which is why that guy just kind of died there. Oh, get back here, dude.
You shall die. Die.
Damn it! Alright. No one bites the dust. Not you. Where's the other crossbow boy? There you are.
Wizardry. I witness you, brother.
How about this hammer boy next?
Witness me, brother. I live, I die, I live again.
Oh god! It's bad.
I witness you, brother.
I witness you too, babe. Oh my god, this is not going well.
You shall die.
Never get on, change the lock on. Alright, switch over to Ard. Oh, that was not the one I thought it was. We want Axie.
Any last words?
Yeah, dude. Any last words? Says me, the guy who forgot to put his shield back on. Oh, buddy. Just a chicken leg, sure. I'm gonna ignore those weapons for now. I'm not even high enough to use them. It's not a big deal. Got a scouting report. Oh, I don't want to read all this. Dull, dull, dull. Road's empty. Don't look like anything really important's in there. Should probably just go ahead and keep eating. Eat all the food. I don't remember. I thought I had a potion that would give me health back, but I could be wrong. What do my potions do? Potions. Yeah, I got these decoctions. That's not what I want. That's something else entirely. Blizzard. Okay. Maximum vitality. Adrenaline point gain. Portion of vitality. Isn't that... Accelerates vitality regeneration. That might be what it is. Swallow. I will have to remember that. What else we got? Yep, we got some booze. There's a whole big component of you crafting potions, and kind of the base component in every potion is booze, which I find pretty funny, obviously. Repair kit, iron ore. Yeah, got all kinds of recipes and stuff. I'm trying to remember if I get health back when I meditate. Let's find out. Let me make a manual save here. Meditate is just fancy term for letting time pass. I do get health back. That is good to know. Alright. Come, Roach. I never thought I would say the words come, Roach. In at least a while. Let's make one more save here now that I've got my health back. I think we're nearing the end of this little side quest here. Like I said, this might be the only side quest, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure. After this, we'll resume what I have boldly claimed to be one of the best pieces of DLC, if not interactive fiction of all time. Obviously, I'm proving that to you now. As I run right into another camp, I'm sure. Hey guys. What you got going on over here?
What's this? Order of the Flaming Rose have a new seat? Not too shabby.
You listen, vagrant. Dunno why you're here, but take my advice. Go back to wherever you came from.
So, why are you still standing there? I need to smash your painting?
Oh, I just splashed beer to my nose. Oh, God.
Wondering what you got inside, because it reeks of Fistech to me.
Oh, that was unpleasant.
Mind if I have a look, brethren?
Aye, we'd mind. Very much so.
Enough of these games. I'm counting to 3, and you're gonna be gone when I'm done. Got it? 1, 2...
So, easy. One of the things I can attempt with this middle option right here is to use that sign I used in combat earlier, Axie, to temporarily mind control them. I actually took a talent point to increase its effectiveness in dialogues to have it have a greater chance. So I'm probably going to do that. I could also bribe them with 1,000 gold, or I can just kill them. I'm going to try the mind control option.
Got a better
It's funny.
idea. You're all gonna count to 100. Got it?
He does this cool, like,
3, 4...
Jedi mind trick
5,
thing.
6...
Great start. Now step aside.
7, 8...
Alright,
9...
I got 100 seconds to do this thing.
12... 13...
I'm gonna make another save here. This is one of those games where you can just kind of hammer on the quick save button, but...
16...
Oh god, he's still counting. I gotta run. Oh yeah, so this gas will hurt me if I go into it. Well, I was gonna say I could blow it up, but there's a guy right there. Let's just keep going. I'll check this shit out later. Hey, don't mind me, man. Oh.
Bloody hell! Who the devil are you?
I'm a witcher, or as your brethren prefer to call me, a mutant, a freak.
You shouldn't be in here.
And Knights of the Flaming Rose shouldn't be murdering humans or producing drugs.
I'll explain the Order of the Flaming Rose after this.
We're supposed to defend the downtrodden, spread faith in the eternal fire. But Radovid tricked us. He broke his oath, sent our brethren to the front as common grunts, and once the mighty order was bled dry, he disbanded us. Took our lands, confiscated our domains to finance his war. The brethren who didn't object were appointed mage hunters. Those who took umbrage dared to stand up to him. They were imprisoned.
I probably should have refreshed my oil before going into this.
They're but a handful who still wear the colours. And we must find a new place in this world.
So you turned rogue? That your idea? Wonder what Siegfried of Denel would say.
Me too.
Siegfried of Denel would... But how do you even... I know you. You're Geralt of Rivia, Jacques de Aldersberg's killer.
None other. And if I had to go back, I'd do it again.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jacques de Alderberg.
You were the beginning. Accursed mutant. Draw your blade.
Alright, this is
no need to yell.
Probably not gonna
Just
end
ask
well.
Politely.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh god, that was the wrong thing again. God damn it. When is that? God, no! Oh god, there's so many of them. Ah!
Get him from the left.
Nope, that was the wrong button. I'm trying to do fancy shit. There we go. That's what I want. Drink my Thunderbolt potion. That's what I wanted. Alright, you first. We not the ones that aren't using heavy weapons. Oh god, oh god! No, 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 no. We don't need any of that. Nope. Focus! Focus your rage! Drink some swallow. There we go, that's how we get health back in combat. I'm remembering now. So you can drink potions in combat, but potions aren't what you think in most games where they're always beneficial. There's a little meter with a skull under my health there, which is my toxicity. Almost all potions are actually quite toxic to normal people. So if I drink too many, I'll start having adverse effects here. This is actually going pretty well. I need to get my shield back up. And I did. So the toxicity basically keeps me from having sustained. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Oh, buddy. Okay. That was a bloody mess. Get homeboy with a hammer here. Oh god, my sword's about to break. Oh, Jesus. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nope, nope. Bad. Watch this trick. Boom. Your turn. Oh my god. No, I got stunned. Alright. Nope, nope. Just keep rolling around like a lunatic. These are the things I've learned from Dark Souls. Stop blocking! Coward. Alright. Now we just got this guy to deal with. I don't know if Axie's gonna work on him, but we'll see. It will. Later. Where's your legs, guy? Oh, buddy. Cannot believe I did that in one shot. It's pretty good. Let me see if I can remember how to repair my swords. I think I got a... Yeah, here we go. Used for repairing weapons. Let's go ahead and replenish our oils. Just in case. Alright. What kind of sweet loot do we have? Chicken sandwich. I'm into that. Grab those swords. Remember, right, you can deconstruct weapons? I don't remember. Man, that is kind of grisly, isn't it? Oh, buddy. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not really. Empty bottle. Eat some food. Don't need that blunt axe. I'm good. good, homie. Oh, grab that. Alright. See if there's anything interesting in here. Yeah, so you can also use... So one of the other magics he has is... I should start my Igni, which I can use outside of combat to do this thing. Yeah. Or I can reignite it if I want to. And get some Fizz Tech, why not? So all this alcohol is pretty important because one of the things that you do with it is those potions I was using. So you see my potions down in the bottom left there. Whenever you meditate, you basically top off those potions, but instead of having to remix it like you would in previous games, you would instead basically top it off with alcohol, which is like the main ingredient of it. So every time you meditate, you'll use some of your alcohol to replenish your potion stock. It was a really roundabout way of explaining that, but it's part of the reason why that's so important. I'm also just going to go ahead and meditate here real quick. You saw that alcohol test. Strong alcohol was used to replenish alchemy items. So now I'm back up to 4 charges of each. It's a cool ass game. The combat can be a little unforgiving. In fact, a lot of people talk about reducing the difficulty down to... oh god, these idiots. Can I save? I can. Down just so they can experience the story, which is not the worst idea in the world, honestly. Hey, idiots. You're just gonna have to come get me. Yeah. But that didn't feel good.
Come on, come closer.
Don't want to get too close to that. See, he's taking damage from it now. Watch this trick. Oh! Oh god, what just happened? I don't know why you started singing there. That was a weird choice. Alright, your turn, my friend. What do you got going on? These are the guys from outside, right? That's pretty amazing that they turn hostile after they finish counting. Shit. Come on, buddy. So that's the one thing I never really got good at is parrying. There's the key, sure. Where if you block right as they attack, you'll kick them and hold them off for a little bit. Yeah, so I was explaining before, you can kind of temporarily disable that gas by flaming it, which will sometimes lead to some loot. I'm not going to worry too much about gathering ingredients. Alright, so once I get back and get my reward, I'll try to mainline the story a little more so we can see what's going on there, because it is by far the most interesting part of this. I just forgot about this little diversion. And who knows, I probably forgot about a whole lot more. Wow, that objective is really far away. Do I have a fast travel point? I do. And it's an Oxenfurt, which is exactly where I need to go. I'll pop over to the gate. You must find a... What? Is that a thing? I thought I could just fast travel. I could have sworn that was a thing. You must find a fast travel signpost. Okay, well, fine. We'll just go there. It won't take that long. On my trusty steed, Roach. So one fun fact about Mr. Geralt of Rivia here. Every horse he's ever owned is named Roach. He just calls every horse he happens to get. Excuse me. If one dies, he just calls the next one Roach. Why? I'm not sure.
Come on.
I also haven't played all of the Witcher games. This obviously being the third one. As his name is quite obviously The Witcher 3. I think I got like a quarter of the way into The Witcher 2 and I never played Witcher 1. Those games are a lot more unforgiving. Like how I explained about how I can just kind of use alcohol to top off potions and oils and such. In the previous games, it was literally like you had to like craft before every single encounter and make sure that you consistently had mats to make the potions and oils and such that you needed. And the combat was also just a lot harder. You needed to like set up traps and stuff, and you can still do that in this game. But just kind of dodging around like an idiot and swinging your sword works as well. So yeah. There's a signpost. Why don't we just...
Go kill some monsters.
Yeah, I'm still pretty far away from Novigrad. Or Oxenford, that's what it is. So, all those yellows are all side quests, which is just a good indication of what kind of game this is. Another neat thing about The Witcher is almost every single side quest feels very deliberately made. All of them have a really interesting story component, a lot of twists and stuff. It's really neat. Let's go to the armor. I think I can repair all my gear there. And also I should probably sell the all the swords and such I just got.
Greetings. My, a witcher.
I love the little baggie around his neck.
Finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
No, it doesn't.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in it. One after the other. Same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course.
We can skip all this. It's
Still talking about...
basically an introduction into how crafting works. We're not going to worry about all that.
Show me what you haven't...
Is this guy going to repair shit for me? Probably not. Let's sell all these swords here. And I've never been one for heavy armor, so we'll sell that. Don't have enough coin. Oh, he's out of coin. Alright, that's fine. Does he have anything worthwhile for me? What's this? It's a shitty sword. Yeah, I'm not... Again, I'm not going to try to focus too much on the RPG shit here. Repair is what I want. Repair equipped. Yes. Perfect. Thank you, sir. And also, so I mentioned before, there's a game called Gwent, which is a fully made, fully realized card game within the game The Witcher 3, which is kind of insane. I never got that good at it. There's an aspect of, like, collecting cards by winning matches, and there's a whole, like, tournament thing. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Avenged your friend.
I knew you'd succeed, puss peepers. I knew it. Go on, out with it. Who was the bastard?
Order of the Flaming Rose.
Bastards. Brethren of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
What'd you do to them? Scald them with hot irons, pick out their eyes, skin them alive.
I cut his legs off.
No, just killed them.
Oh, so handsome and so boring.
Oh my god, did you see that telepathically lifting cup in the background?
Won't be enough for an ounce of panache.
Nice. Amazing. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here. Get some more panache in me. I will be right back.
Well, The Witcher.
Well, The Witcher. We're back. You might have also noticed that maybe the game looks a little better now. I completely forgot that I, since the last time I played this game, upgraded my computer, and I think the last time I loaded this, it pulled my old graphics presets, so I fixed it into this super high hair thing, which is pretty cool. Now Geralt's hair is all kind of crazy.
Geralt of Rivia.
Yep. Famed Geralt of Rivia. Alright. To you, I promise, for now, we will mainline this fucking story. And see what happens from here. Yeah, life did kick me in the arse. Uh-oh. Okay, well, and that's how Geralt died, everybody. He forgot to hit the button prompt on the ladder. And he jumped to the bottom of a well like an idiot. It was weird. He did all these great things for the world, and then he just kind of, I don't know. That was yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to mainline the story, which I have propped up so much, yet we've seen so little of it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everyone to me! To me!
No. I got my own shit to do, guy.
Life kick you in the ass. Not enough.
Shut up, man. A lot of people are talking. So, we are here to find this horrific creature. Spectre dust. That we've been paid to deal with. So before we go, let's try to make some, man, I keep hitting the wrong button for this. Well, why don't we go ahead and make a new save. Again, like I said, part of the game is trying to preempt what you're going to be facing so you can prepare correctly. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about what we're going to be facing down here. Let's see, beasts, vampires, specters, elementa, draconids, and relics. Well, we don't really know, so I'll just put the 2 strongest oils I have on right now, and we'll see what comes at us. So that's going to be Hangman for humans and Necrophage oil for undead. And just see what comes of it. I see something ahead. Oh, there's a drowner. That's a Necrophage. Hey, guy. Why don't we get a shield on? Come on, buddy. Oh, did I shoot you with a little crossbow? Alright. I'm relearning. I'm getting it. Turn this. So we got tracks. Is that what this is? I just saw a thing.
Boot prints. Large. Man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince.
That's right. So there's a thing of the cursed prince and a guy turning into a toad. Yep. Got a repair kit. I'm into that.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
But humans appear to be in play. Okay. Well, it'd only be fitting for this monster to be a toad. I don't know what that would constitute as far as oil goes. Maybe beast? What do we got? Hybrids, cursed ones, insectoids, vampires, specters, elementa, draconids, relics. I think it's going to be beasts. Well, there's also drowners going around here too. Yeah, let's stick with necrophage oil for now until we get a better sense of what we're dealing with. Alright. Again, I'm kind of walking over. Oh god. What is this?
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shawnee?
Geralt?
Shawnee?
What are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shawnee, calm down.
So we don't know this character yet. He does.
Something can be done.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Damn it!
I just got an email.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
So I think he knows her from a previous game.
Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded as always, mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No.
So no necrophage.
This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
So whatever it is took out a whole squad of heavily armed Redanian soldiers.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
That sounds unwise.
Dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Alright, well that shuts down all those conversation trees.
Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Show me on the doll where the monster attacked you.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
Such as that one right there. But first, there are unexplored passages, which I'm into. Let's make a save game. Because we all know how great I am at the combat here. Locked key required. Great. Alright, I guess we're going through here. So one of my other spells that I have not demonstrated is Ard. I think I got the right one. That's the one. Do fucking Jedi force push.
Might still be here.
What we got? Oh, it's just the rubble from before. Winestone, more booze. Got some, what is it? Chest, yep, booze. I mean, serious, booze is one of the most important items in this game.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Oh, poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
So I was taking a drink.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted.
How the hell is she walking around down here in those heels?
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
It's a very medic thing of you to say.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Still a lot of great information.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Great.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
That looks bad.
See if I can't find it.
Well, let me look around back here first. I see red dots all over my map. Key to sewer gates.
Good. Let's get going.
And I got Redanian army orders. Captain Verd Palak and his unit shall enter the Oxford sewers, where they shall escort the field medic Shani on her mission to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the creature that dwells here and has been poisoning our water supply. If possible, they are ordered to kill said creature. Parentheses S. Probably not a good way to end that. Booze, booze, booze. All the booze. Give me the booze. I should be able to unlock this gate with this key, right? Can. Alright. Saves. All the saves. Saves. Saves on saves. Who are you?
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Found a hideous death instead.
So these people are down here to kiss this toad, I guess? Probably not great. Got some manuscripts and some armor. Sure. Yeah, kind of the reason I like this game is when it comes to like upgrading your potions and stuff. You don't have to craft it every time you want to take it. You just like upgrade its level, and then, like I said, you just replenish it with booze. Oh, buddy.
Shawty, watch out! Move.
Oh god, no, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons again. Ugh. Oh god, there's another one. Hey, bud. Shame I keep taking these hits because these guys are weak to fire. Love to demonstrate that, please. Oh, wrong button again. What's up, guys? Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Was a lot of them. Yeah, learning how to use that shield is one of the most important things when I was learning this game. Because a lot of people said the combat was really unforgiving when they first played it. But that's one of the best skills you can learn. There's another one behind me, isn't there? Yep. So you might also notice that the reason it takes me some time between spells... I'll wait for this.
Hideous creatures.
You're hideous.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. You look
Fine.
great.
Look, it's Franz.
Franz, where's your leg, bud?
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
A lot of flowers.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
I don't know what to do with that information. Beast likes alcohol. I don't know. Let's reapply oil here. I'm pretty sure I used it all. Easy. I think I can also... I think I can equip a torch to light this up a little bit, because I'm sure... Oh, this probably doesn't look super great for you guys. That's not my torch, though. That's a torch. And I think I go like you. Oh, that was the wrong thing. There we go. I'm sorry, Franz. You deserve better.
Shiny, watch out. Move.
Yeah, the other... Oh god. The other kind of neat thing is that parries don't work so well against monsters because they're not using swords, they're using their claws. Which is why dodging is a little more important when it comes to them. Just a neat little touch. So you see that is orange, which means it's legendary, because, again, the idea is that most salespeople don't have access to these kinds of materials because most people can't kill these things. But I can, because I'm a goddamn witcher, goddammit. Got some flowers. Hell yeah. What else we got? What's this?
Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince.
This is kind of fucked up, y'all. For being honest. Down her tongue, my favorite. Hi, guys.
Watch out. Move.
Geralt, she's clearly a strong, independent woman. You don't need to take care of her. I think I need to get rid of this torch because I can't use heavy attacks while using it. Except now I don't know how to get rid of that. Get rid of the torch. I tried equipping away from it and it did not work. I do this. There we go. Heavy attacks are pretty helpful, as it turns out. Dried fish. I'm into it. See anything super important out here? Or dried fish. What is this?
Woman, 30 or so. Strange. No visible wounds.
Oh god, I'm standing in poison.
Exhaustion trying to escape.
I'm standing in poison and I can't do anything because he's monologuing.
30 or so.
Nope.
Strange.
Oh god. Oh god, that was very stupid.
Trying to escape. Terrible way to go.
Alright, well, we'll just keep eating these dumplings until I get my health back. It'll probably also save, right? Just saved in an empty slot. I'm not normally that kind of guy.
Shani, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample.
A simple no would have sufficed. Shawnee. A sodden letter. Believe it or not, folks are saying there's a prince cursed into a toad wandering the Oxford sewers. I know, no fairy tale. Both say this prince came from far off land to court some countess, but her jealous lover grew furious. And the wizard, blah blah blah. It'll turn from a slimy beast back into a handsome prince. This is clear what'll happen. Prince like that is no village lush. He'll be sure to be honorable and worthy, and will take whoever rescues him to be his bride. So, Ronnie, next time you're in the Oxford at Market, take a stroll into the sewers, I'm telling you. Who knows, maybe you'll walk out one of them Prince Betrothed. Wow, that is bad advice. So, the rumor is that this this creature
Beast must have left
is a prince from a far-off land, and if a woman's kiss can restore him, then they'll be rich and whisked away into fame and fortune and such. And clearly that's what's happening here, so... Just gonna keep eating these dumplings. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, gotta refresh my oil. Oil, always refresh your oil, kids. Some more manuscripts and such. Where are we going here? I got this big ass orange circle. I don't see quite what to do with it. What are you?
A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince.
Already looked at this, I think.
Body's basically intact, just half covered in slime. Hope the wretch didn't suffer.
Well, calling her a wretch probably didn't help all that much. Geralt. Yeah, this must be it. Let's make another save here. Always be saving. Is that a letter? Hang on, guy! I just found a note in the sewers. Enough watching and sweeping up with world without end, born of sucking dry bread without boiling cabbage. Your backache and heavens hide sleeping on the floor. Change your life right now. Become a princess. Sleep on a mountain of pillows atop one tiny pea. Have a gilded carriage and handsome coachman at your beck and call. And many slippers as you care to lose. All as if the wave of a magic wand. Proud & Sons Co. is proud to offer services such as matrimonial intermediaries. We guarantee a personal meeting with a cursed prince. Blah, blah, blah. And on this month... Oh my god, that's a really dark... Okay. I'm not gonna read that. We don't need that.
Ugly bastard.
Hi, buddy. I'm getting better at this combat. I'm remembering all the buttons, which is a vital part of all combat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Got him. Switch back to Quinn.
Poor woman. She tried to get out. Futile effort.
Yeah, I think at the start of the show, I mentioned this was a... Oh, I got an enhanced racing saddle. Some dog tallow. Don't ask what that is. I mentioned this is a very much a dark fantasy type thing. So if you still think I'm not correct about that, reconsider your definitions of dark.
Everywhere.
Strange. Seemed the monster tolerated them.
Long as they don't get too close, I guess.
Oh god, this looks bad. I should have saved before walking forward anymore.
Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be...
You're gonna let me save, Geralt of Rivia?
Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
Smart.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Yeah, I know, because I've looted every piece of alcohol I
you
found.
don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
Nerd.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me.
Oh, this seems unwise.
Back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shani, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Bye. Please don't jump down there without letting me save. If you... Oh, god damn you, Geralt. This seems real bad. Hey, buddy. I got 2 swords. Just gonna pour some booze on this body and do you up but good. Ugh, booze smells so bad. Was he gonna meditate? If he does, this is the kind of badass shit that Witchers do. They sit to learn, they just meditate and wait. Yep, here he goes. He just fucking waits for it to happen. Well, he fucking centers himself. Look at this. This fucking magnificent bastard. Alright then. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you are. All I know is I'm gonna need some Thunderbolt potion for you. And some Quen. Stop that! Let me get some hits in. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. This is kind of stressful. Oh god. We know this thing doesn't care about fire. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I think I can switch bolt types. Split bolt, that's what I want. Oh my god, my health! Ow! Bad scene. Ow. Shit. This could be going better. Alright, I got a couple hits in there. Oh, my health. My poor health. Hang on, guy. Let me eat some dumplings. All things considered, this could be going worse. Nope, stop that. What are you doing? What is that? Look at me being aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh, look at those sweet-ass moves. I almost got him. Oh, you dick. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck you! Yes! Yes! Your guts are on my face. Oh. I saved the prince. I did it, guys. I didn't even have to kiss it. Oh, buddy. Oh, I think he's dead, guys. You too, man.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out.
So, this is kind of where the story goes off the rails.
The whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarth Isle, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Afia.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
So the rumors are true. That was a prince from a faraway land who got turned into a frog, who I murdered because it was a giant murderous frog.
Toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. Happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. And who might you be?
Felipe Calagrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford. Want have a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate.
I think it's actually
When all
guts.
said and done,
More than
sat
one.
me arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford better than my own breeches.
We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to a fair. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Nay,
Huh.
black horses with white stripes they got in Zanguebar. That I'm sure of.
Interesting. Interesting conversation, you.
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my Aetheri's rusty.
My Aetheri's non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Teach you something that time.
Let's do it. Maybe not.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
I don't know if it's so much of a misunderstanding.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that. You'd be dead already. Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna. We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Valth alake ul igulath.
What?
What?
Vilth.
I get it? Man, this is like the German of this world, isn't it? So aggressive.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks.
Great.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles, and they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
Like a pufferfish?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but I doubt either will talk to you. I was you. Catch some shut-eye. Not go on flapping me tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
This is a bad scene, huh?
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
So, for reference, this was a throwaway NPC who showed up at like the very beginning of the game. He had like a couple lines of dialogue and that's it.
I remember. We met in White Orchard. You're...
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again.
He claimed he was a
And
mirror
it
merchant.
seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slog doesn't kill you first.
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
Uh-oh.
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. Oh, it'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
Yep. Like I said, this is where this kind of gets off the rails.
I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king, we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see.
Oh, there he is.
Harring, slaying, and watering. This punishment for regicide and things.
Ah! Badass. Nice. No, I got this. Fucked the wrong Witcher. Ow, ow. Why isn't Gwen equipped? Gwen! Give me Gwen! Ugh. Oh my god! That guy doesn't give a fuck! Deal with these idiots first and then go for sandblasting asshole. Ow. Get my Quinn on there. So yeah, this guy's a straight up mage. Ow, 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 no. Sorry, I'm fucking with my potions here. Okay, well then I died. I died because that sand killed me. That's what happened. Fuck. Ah, this game's kind of difficult. I forgot about it. Running low on booze too, unlike Geralt, since I've looted every bottle in the game so far. Alright. I got it this time. I'm ready. Nope, this is bad. This is bad. Kill these losers first. Ow! I can kind of lure these guys into that, into the sand cyclone shit. Nope, nope.
Sakarate, Sakara.
There we go. Look at that. Skills. Hey. Wow, that is a lot of damage. What the fuck? I had no wind up to it. Oh god. Oh god, no. Stop this. Alright. I got this. I'm ready. No. Bad mage. Oh. I'm trying to drink my potion, but it's not working for some reason. There we go. No. Bad mage. I got this. I'm ready. My body is ready. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Oh, that took me from like 100% to dead. No. Oh, this is unpleasant. Yeah, sure. Just play The Witcher 3 Heart of Stone. That'll be great. Everybody will be able to see how great of a story it is. That's what he said. It'd be fine. You'll relearn how to do the combat. I was kind of wondering if maybe I should just focus this asshole and let, like, his incidental attacks kill these idiots. I'm gonna try that. If I can just lock onto him. Fuck off, guy. Stop. Oh, you're gonna be that? Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill your cronies first. Kill your cronies and make you watch. Yep, get me out of there. Alright, I'm ready. I got this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I just cannot get caught in that cyclone thing he does. Nope. That's the important thing. Oh, he's so close! No, that's it! That's it! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, he's so close to dead. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Fuck you and fuck your guts. Oh my god. That was intense. Oh, I don't even know. Okay. I'm gonna loot all this shit. I'm gonna get some more alcohol because I both need and have deserved it. There's a merchant. I don't care about that letter. That's fine. Some rune stones. Yep. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I will be right back. This is happening. Alright. We've done it. Killed Sand Idiot. Well, this happened. I don't remember doing that. I don't think this one was me. Got my armor back. And I'm ready to fucking fly. And, yeah, I got my horse, who appeared magically. Don't worry about it. And we're good to go. So, to recap. A mysterious man has just rescued me from this boat that was taking me to go... Oh wow, look at all this shit. I don't care about all that. Ostensibly to go get hanged or whatever. I think I'm on an island somewhere, now that I think about it. And now he's told me to meet him... Okay, I'm not on an island. I thought it was like here. I think I'm okay to walk over there. And he told me that once I'm done with all this, to meet him at the crossroads at midnight. So, at this point, I will start accepting guesses as to who this person might be. Who would make a trade of a favor for a favor and expect to be repaid by being met at the crossroads at midnight? Who could this possibly be? Not to say... Oh god. Let's go ahead and pass all this stuff. I don't care. Yeah, the level that the game started me... Speaking of levels, I actually got some XP there. How much do I got? 1 point? Man, I don't know. Let's put another point in this. Whatever. Oh, I can't do it during combat. That's fine. A little later. And then yeah, once we do this meeting here, you'll get a better grasp, I think, of how this expansion is going to play out. Let's go ahead and zoom on over. There's a side quest there. We don't care. I made a commitment to mainline this.
As he swears to adore you, gold, silver, jewels, he lays riches before you. Jews need be repaid, and he will come for you. All to reclaim, no smile to console you. He'll snare you in bonds, eyes glow in a fire.
It's a bad song.
To gore and torment you till the stars expire.
That song's kind of fucked up, kids. You ever thought of that? No, we'll just level up my parry ability for arrows. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we will simply meditate until midnight. Wait, which one's midnight? Till midnight. Here we go. Move this right along.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me,
You hear that
how'd you
music?
manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now.
This is real good.
It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everink.
It's the guy who sent me on this contract, in case you forgot.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everink did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure.
There it is.
An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me.
You
no
know who
option
this
but
guy
to
is
invoke the
yet?
terms of our pact.
Wink, wink.
That is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2,000,000?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
Know what? This business, it's between you two. Rather not get involved.
Before you decide, please hear me out. You shall see Olgierd as a vile man. Or, as they say in the West, a real son of a whore.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
So, Olgierd owes this guy a debt, and the only way for that debt to be repaid is if we grant him 3 wishes, and the wishes that we don't know until we talk to him. Just to sum it all up.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
I mean, it would not be a great adventure if I told him no, so...
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Okay. So, now we're gonna go meet again with Olgierd.
Faster.
To discuss how he potentially, maybe intentionally dicked us over. We're not sure. And also to discuss this the debt of 3 requests to Gunther. And we'll take it from there, you know? Man. I forgot how unreliable that dotted... like, the dots that lead you down the paths to where you're going. I'm sorry, I've now had a lot of alcohol, so this is the point where I stop talking clearly. So I hope I've done a reliable job explaining the premise of the series to you guys who might not be so intimately familiar with The Witcher. But no, this is cool, and the way all of this resolves is... oh, it's so good. Oh, I love this story so much. I wish I were one of the people who are watching this who had no idea how this turns out. This is such a good goddamn story. Oh. I can't even deal with it. How do I skip that? Oh, Jesus. Go up here, whatever. Fuck the roads. So my horse's stamina only goes down when I'm sprinting and I'm not on a road, which is why it's draining right now. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. I could use fast travels, but why not? Oh, what? Actually, wait. I got a new thing for roads, didn't I? I think it was what was it? Where is it in here? Here we go. I got a new saddle. Is it better than my last one? Nope, same damn one. No, I'm sorry, this one has 45 stamina. Yeah. What's wrong? Okay, well, so this is already escalated.
That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperia can kiss me down there.
Slow now.
So something happened here.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa. Nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off!
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
Chivalric code, you say?
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams.
Okay. Well.
Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Oh, buddy.
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality.
Okay.
For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
This is a bad scene. And homie, you got a thing in your thing. You...
Now, where were we?
Well,
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Okay, so... Are you getting an understanding of what's happening here?
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter Odin. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
So then, here we are.
Not so fast. Haven't agreed to anything yet.
But you'll do it. Of that I'm certain. Did you know Olgierd was the one to turn the Ophiri prince into a toad? Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the crown prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Oh, man.
Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
So you might have caught something there. Since his task is not repaid until I fulfill 3 of his requests, his plan is to make these tasks so impossible that they will never be completed. Hence, his debt will never be repaid. Right? And I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot through all this, I find this so fascinating.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ophiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the toad. Having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody interfering mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Alright, so I've gotten 2 tasks from him so far. One of which is to bring him the house of Maximilian Bavardi, which I don't know the meaning of yet. And the second is to show his brother the time of his life. Just to recap.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Alright.
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Nice of you to wait for me.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
Alright, so now I can pick the order these are going to go in. I'm going to go with the order that I went with originally, which is starting with the brother.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. Have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
The look on his face.
Good luck, Geralt.
Alright, well, we got the setup for what we're doing now. We have to grant 3 impossible wishes to a man who is immortal and does not necessarily want those wishes fulfilled lest he lose his mortality. So on that note, I think that's a good place to stop an episode. I will definitely revisit this. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see if I can find some sort of primer for the Witcher stuff for you guys who are watching who might not be so familiar with it. Maybe drop it in the notes here of the YouTube clip. We'll see. I will definitely revisit this and continue on with my quest to grant impossible wishes. Thank you guys for watching.